Hi everybody, it's Jeff Viking here with Weeds Day. In here, go, everybody. How's it going, Sam, today? Can you hear me? Sam? Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, you're in the matrix here. We're going to show our preview. That's a few minutes, and I'm going to share my screen with you all here. So bear with us, and then we'll get this show started. Welcome to Weeds Day, everybody. We're on the international broadcast media that goes to Portugal, and they decriminalized all non-pharmaceutical drugs like 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago, and same with Uruguay. So I hope they're watching there. Blessings to Mexico, getting rec going, medicinal going, and you know how Cheech and Chong, Cheech Marin, he represents the Latino community. They love their pot. The French love their wine. So we are here. I'm going to go and share our screen. We're going to do some really great technology today where we're screen sharing, because I didn't upload everything because I'm sleep deprived, because I'm so busy getting prisoners home. And so it's great to have you, Sam. Hang on tight. Enjoy the little video I just made, or I just modified and finished. And RIP to Eddie Lepp, and he's going to talk to us from heaven. Okay, I can do it. I can do it. Okay, here we go. So I'm sharing my screen with you all, optimizing my video clip here. Bada bing, there we go. Okay, so it's kind of a cool thing here that I can show you some back office, everybody, and show you my Final Cut Pro. That's my timeline, all my images that we're doing. But we're going to get it going right here, right now, and hopefully it sounds good. And here we go. My friend Zaytar in upstate New York. This is our new intro song. WEEDSDAYS. It's 9821, everybody. Get ready to free the prisoners, free the clan, and end prohibition. That's the word. Regulation. Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for today. It's Jeff Viking here, the host of WEEDSDAY on International Broadcast Media. I'm so glad to have you and the guests that have decided to join us today. So, the guests are normally our three prisoners. We are like one incredible body of people that are here to help you get your best self so it's really important to actually practice this, to do this, to bypass doing the Supreme Court globally, so we can have our hands
Yeah. So, I keep my language in ridiculous with the other statesmen are saying, let's all do it for candidates for the marijuana to stand and go into the public areas and on stage, which is what candidates. And of course, I get this job done. I'm here, and I'm there, and I have to talk show. And here it is, what's the piece of it? One focus before, but it's important to see all that. Everybody, this is Jeff Hopkins, and obviously you know that from many, many interviews past and present, and I'm really just that Ron's always been, everybody this time around, and everybody just gets my next step is stories and sharing with you, and the plan, reading, so today I think
We miss you, Andy. And he had big pockets, everybody. Woo! Who gives us shit?
We'll make that investment. Well, I asked that question, we legalize that. Right? It's hard to say, really, because I have 60%, I don't think, but I can tell you what the free there in your thumb. That makes it basically difficult for everything. And the sad thing is Sunday pictures of what you see. Obviously, I'm fucking smart enough to understand what the fuck they're doing with this country. When you put a man in jail, you aren't putting a man in fucking jail. His whole family. His whole family, his friends, it affects the least criminal. Nobody in the world will ever care about it. Put him in prison, trust me, you're fucking up somebody's life. You take the average Joe, you're fucking up 15 to 25 lives. Get me? I don't know how many was screwed up, but it was a lot, you know, and they don't look at that. They look children. No, they don't look at any of the repercussions. If you've got a guy that goes to jail with four, say he's got four sons, and he's gone to jail from the time those kids are, say they're all from the age of 1 to 6. And he's gone, when he comes home, now they're all 14 to 19. They've got absolutely no male role models in fucking life. Their mothers had to work 2 jobs for fucking people.
Taking this to the White House, everybody. Eddie, you're going to go with me. I promise.
The birthday party is now having up. And
So everybody, that was Eddie Leb, and this is Jeff Iden with WEEDSDAY, and we're just blessed to have known Eddie and have that small footage. Film is food, and film is medicine. Jeff Zansky was in for 2 grams for 21 years, 21 million, and that was his 3rd strike. So this has got to stop, everybody, and I'm not going to put my grave on prisoner in jail. We're going to get this done. You wait and see. I've got Dan Turner, Jack's son, I've got Chris Conrad, I've got Vivian from WEEDSDAYS, and Amy Bova, I've got the girls on our side, Canada, so we've got LPP. And we're going to do this together. It's not about 1 or 2 people on their own. And look, we're ready. What the hell, everybody? Thank you for joining us today. I can't believe we're on episode 68, everybody. It's really going to be a good show today. I've got some technology here. Here. Come back to Zoom chat. There you are. If I can get this big, then broadcast fairly clean and Hollywood. And, you know, it's about time, it's about space, it's about it's not the war on drugs. It's not the war on drugs. It's a war on people. And it always has been. We have somebody new in our space today, Sam Cannon, and I shoot with the Canon. And I also have my dad's camera, my Hasselblad, and my Leica. I just got an adapter. Oh, this is very good information for you, Sam. You'll love what I'm about to do. Is my new lens, which is my old lens. It's a $3,000 lens I bought for $400 because nobody uses film anymore. I just adapted it for $37. I got an adapter with them. I put on my Canon camera for my Hasselblad lens. It's my macro 120 sonar for like the 80s, 90s. It's a beautiful piece of glass, and I'm going to be NFTing cannabis. I'm photographing all the plants right now, and I'm getting other photographers to go with us. If they can do the apes, and they can do the long necks, and they can do the strawberries, you're gonna see some beautiful photography. I mean, you can see my my poster here, right here above on my face. That's one of my photographs that I made behind there. That photograph there. So we're going to be NFTing that stuff, and we're going to give the proceeds to our prisoners. We're going to do a social NFT, and I promise that we're still coming for you, the prisoners that are still left. And I love my little software here. I can do things around. And welcome, Sam. Tell us where you're what's floating your boat these days, and then what's next? Welcome to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, something like that.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, we have a very good conversation, and we've got very excited about taking your electric RV across America.
Wait. I've been trying to find you for days, man. My RV. I was telling everybody, I just went to the track yesterday, on Monday. And the track here for me was Suzuki Hayabusa. My friend's got a Hayabusa. And we went and I filmed, I'm filming motorbikes. And I'm telling everybody on the track, I talked to somebody in Formula E.
Yeah, Formula E. That's been last 7 years. I come from an entertainment background, predominantly for the last 7 years. I've consulted for the Motorsport Championship in Formula E, which is the electric version of Formula One. And then 10 years before that, I was at Ministry of Sound, which is a dance music label here in the UK. And I was lucky enough to travel around the world, putting on parties from anything from weekly residences in Ibiza to tours across the US, and going to clubs, going to festivals, and getting to DJ, and play to mass crowds. I mean, that was a really cool experience. You get to see what sort of a mass gathering of people, and you've got like 10, 20, 30,000 people in front of you. The power of music and psychedelics is pretty powerful.
Right, the rave scenes, they were doing drugs that we weren't doing. They were, they were getting into some different things that would make their minds go in a different direction, and yet it's the same outcome.
Same outcome. I grew up in the 90s in London, so I'm from London, the UK. I grew up in the 90s, so I grew up with the rave scene. My uncle were heavily into it. I ended up working on pirate radio stations, traveling up and down the country, going to all sorts of venues, warehouse complexes, farms. Got a little man, a little boy, performing.
Hey.
So this is Sasha.
Hey, he's almost got a mohawk. Hi, Sasha. Ham Parade, Sasha. And we got Chris Boucher. Chris Boucher came on. Say hello to Sam, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Are you there, Chris? Okay, we'll wait till he comes on. Chris is a very important person in the hemp industry, in the industrial side, and he'll help us when you come to America. We'll go to California and do it. I've been thinking about that project, and I thought it would be brilliant to do like 1 or 2 episodes a year and have the girls go from Seattle, where I live, to the White House, and stop in the hemp states, where they're all waiting for us, and the DJs are all ready, and that afternoon, and we come rolling in, and then we have a talk, then we have a film, then we have a DJ, and then we go off the next day to our next city.
Mm-hmm. It's that traveling around. Rick from one of the Colorado guys. He had a RV that he traveled around and did lectures. But also, we have a group of British celebrities come over to the States and go to California, go to Colorado, in an RV. I don't know whether anybody's familiar with a soap opera that we have here in the UK called EastEnders. And there was a lady on the she ended up on this tour. It was Christopher Biggins and sort of another Mike Edwards celebrity, a ex-dart player, John Chapman, who was an athlete. And there's a great scene where they end up in this like a cannabis-friendly B&B in Colorado, and they're serving them some color.
They call them Bud and Breakfast.
Bud and Breakfast, there we go. And they Christopher Biggins, you love to see who Christopher Biggins is because he's absolutely hilarious. He overdid it on the cannabis ice cream. And the next scene, it cuts to the RV with the back room with the door closed. With all you can hear is Christopher Biggins' voice going, "Help me!"
Oh my God! But that's perfect, That's perfect, As long as we laugh, as long as we share the space. But now more than ever, not just with Pandem, but now more than ever that we're consciously raising. And if we link up to do another episode for you and do the swap, I mean, however it goes, number one, it'd be epic. Number two, you have now linked up with a reformer and also somebody who's into the industrial side of things. That's what we got Chris on for today, Chris Boucher. And if you're there, Chris, we love you. If you're not, we'll hold space for you. And Sam Cannon, where are you located?
So I'm in London, born and bred in London. I'm 41 years old. It's not my first work when I was a teenager. Cannabis has been it's played a major role in my life. I didn't really realise that I was using it for medicinal purposes until probably about 6 or 7 years ago, when you actually realise that, hey, actually, I suffer from pretty horrific anxiety, stress, mild depression. I wouldn't say I'm completely depressed either, as you can probably tell. But definitely, I have a role like a lot of people in life. It's been a roller coaster. Unfortunately, I can wake up in the morning and I can, not get out of bed because I just get back to that world. It's just bubbling inside you, and you're just thinking about what things are going to like. Just think that whereas anyone that's suffering from anxiety, depending on the person suffering from anxiety, really can't understand this feeling. But there's nothing like I've tried antidepressants in my twenties. I've tried counselling, which I found very good. I've seen psychiatrists, I found that working. Don't get me wrong. All of those things are very useful.
Hey.
Are very useful, but there is nothing more powerful in this world if you are down and feeling shit. You don't have representation, having a couple of glass on a strip, on a boat, whatever you choose. It within 5 to 10 minutes to push that dark cloud, you can get along, you can be creative, you're given that energy that you need to get on with that day. And I work with patients all over the country and all over the world. I mean, one of the girls that we work with, a lady called Hannah Deacon. She was the mother of Alfie Bingley, who was the first child to be prescribed medical cannabis here in the UK.
For epilepsy or for cancer?
They say that?
For epilepsy or cancer?
For epilepsy.
Oh, nice.
The little boy was getting 300 seizures a day. And, the medical cannabis that they've been having to get, I mean, she's got an prescription now. So National Health Service prescription, so she actually gets it for free for a little boy. But there's a lot of families still out there that aren't getting.
You mean the government's growing it? They're doing Marinol?
Yeah, the government's growing it. We've got the biggest body, GW Pharmaceuticals, which is the biggest was the biggest cannabis company in the world.
I've got some stock in GW, baby.
Have you got some stock there?
Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Come on. I got some GW.
Funny thing is, though, real funny thing is that you've got kids here, you've got Epidilex and Sativex, and it's all being sent to other countries. There's kids here in this country that horrific. They have 300, 400 seizures a day, and they have no access to medicine because yes, they can get it from a medical.
Is that the Charlotte's Web? That was the kind that helped the epileptic children?
Yeah, well Charlotte's Web is a well-known one.
And there's another one, R8 or something. There's another one. Anyways, I heard of another one. Yeah, R60 or R8 or something. I'll find out for you.
Her argument is that why those kids not getting access when we have a very good medicine that's working. So there's a lot of that going on here in the UK at the moment.
You mean hypocrisy? Hypocrisy.
Yeah, definitely hypocrisy. It's crazy. You've got Theresa May, who's the ex-Prime Minister of the UK, her husband, and the ex-Prime Minister of the UK, Victoria Atkins, her husband, both sit on the board of directors of GW Pharmaceuticals, and yet both of their wives, the ex-Prime Minister and the ex-Prime Minister of the UK, both stand up in front of the television and in front of cameras and say cannabis has no medicinal properties. It's a load of nonsense, We work with we advise the Home Office. I work with the Department of International Trade. I sit on the board of directors of the Cannabis Industry Council for HEMP, Health and Environment Management Project. We're actively, we can see which way it's going. It's going in the right direction, but it's a game of chess. And there are politicians politicians and people who have got vested interest in this, who know that if they can position themselves right, they are set to make a shit ton of money. And they could legalise it tomorrow, they could have a shitload of people, but no, we have to sit there and go through this bureaucracy, go through this, corruption of 100 years of false narrative and propaganda, and we are still where we are today, and it is absolutely horrific.
Well, the paper industry with William Randolph Hearst in 1937 is where this all started, and it just doesn't make sense since instead of us talking to the choir, which all of the cannabis humans that support us in medicinal, in recreational, and in industrial, they all know that, what the properties are, what the ramifications are for the budget and healing the budget, because it's a cash crop, and the hypocrisy. And the top of the list for my team are the prisoners, and that there's still people in when it's legal in 33 states or more. And
in America, you've still got people sitting in prison in states where it's legal, right? So
it's so not retro. That's why we're still confused. We're still willing and ready. And through film, I want to do my next film. I want to raise the money for my next film project, whether it's through the NFTs or people like yourselves that can connect us to episodes or something over on the UK. The thing is, my next film I want to do is going to be called Me Family, and it's about the families. Because you heard what Eddie Lepp said. He said, I go in jail, and so does my family.
Yeah, and if and that's the reason. So then if you actually go and reverse that, and you say, you send somebody to jail, and the effect that has, the negative effect that has on the family, right? So you throw someone in jail, and I think Eddie said it affects 20, 30 people, right? The thing is, you legalise this, and you give a kid who's got epilepsy, whose family are literally just living to help that kid survive. That could actually then stop having the seizures. There's two little boys, Alfie and Charlie, that just got them and had their first day at school over the last couple of days, and their doctor said that they would never be able to have a normal life. Those kids are now going to school, and then you think about the positive effect that has on all of that family, on the mum and the dad. They managed to go on holiday this year, on the
I watched global warming last night. I watched an episode on 60 Minutes about what is it, Iceland or somewhere up there where they're dropping, and these kids made these blankets, these white blankets, and they were 2 miles long. They sewed them together and they put them on the icebergs during the summer so they could have another couple of years before the oceans went big. We just have to do the right thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm hoping we're doing the right thing, Jeff. We've got, so me and myself and a number of associations here in the UK, and also wider afield with the likes of the National Industrial Health Council and the National Health Association over in the States, and European Industrial Health Association in Europe, and now speaking to the Australians as well. We came together in COP26.
Do you need me there?
Well, yeah, it's an open invitation. We've managed to get actually into the expo itself. I wasn't going to give up that easy. So what we've done is created
What if WEEDSDAY came there from America and we combined our episodes, and through film we can reach more people?
100%. I mean, we've got all the videographers from various different publications here in the UK, but if we can extend that invite to yourself and to whoever we want to bring it, I think this is a chance for a global cannabis community to come together in Glasgow and do it in every which way that you choose, whether you can make it there in person, whether you're able to travel, whether you are, sorry, 1 second.
No worries. Everybody, we're with WEEDSDAY here, and we're having a great conversation today. We're having a great conversation today with our good friend Sam Cannon, and this is Jeff.
Apologies. I have.
No worries. No worries.
It's 8 p.m. or a little bit past, so it's a good bedtime. So I haven't got long, to be honest, yet. We've got another 15, 20 minutes to play.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's all we got left. Yeah.
Cool. I mean, we put together a cannabis festival that will be in Glasgow while the United Nations Climate Change Summit is on. It is from the 5th, 6th, and 7th of November at St. Luke's Church in the east end of Glasgow. We have partnered with a number of brands, including Mills, Nutrients, Autopop, hydroponics industry. And if you think the cannabis industry at the moment, we've got two sides of it really. You've got the hemp side, which is streaming from the rooftop, so we've got an incredible plant that we can actually sequester carbon, regenerate the soil, make all these amazing things out of. And then we have the medical and adult use market, which is using a lot of power to grow on the lights, and also
and to balance the budget. And to balance the budget.
And yes, it's a balance the budget.
It's a cash crop.
If we can bring all of that together, and then we can look at the technology, you know, and get the what's that there?
Hempcrete.
That's hempcrete, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, what the hell? It's got an R value that gypsum does not for the building industry.
Hempcrete, hemp insulation, chipboard, sustainable building materials that actually act to lock in carbon. Actually acts as locking carbon. So Beyond the Green was born. Beyond the Green, my company is called Beyond Green. And when I was up in Scotland, when I visited Glasgow, there was a PR guy, and we were sitting in St. Luke's Church, and we were going to call it HEMP, Health and Environment Management Project, which was a group of all of the different associations coming together. And the guy said, look, you don't want to put hemp and cannabis in the title. He said, we're sitting next to Glasgow Green. He said, your company is called Beyond Green. He said, they call it Beyond the Green, but then you got the citation, then you got the
We can do a golf tournament in Glasgow. Come on, that's with the little shorts, you know, and the big socks.
Yeah, exactly. So, I give the bidding notes.
And I make these hemp hats. I make these hats. These are hemp, and I make these in Vietnam. But Vietnam's closed, so my clothing industry's closed right now. I made the vest, and I'm ready to go. You know, if I come to that event, which we should start planning on now, let's just have dialogue about that off air. But if I come, let's plan 2 projects or maybe a third one. So while I'm there, I can interview some important people and put them into a documentary.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You need to put your thanks again.
Oh, without a doubt. Let's figure that out, and we'll stay close. Are we on WhatsApp, or are we on Instagram together?
We're on WhatsApp.
Okay, WhatsApp me, and we'll make this a reunion right now. And I'm going to let you go with your children and hold the. I only have. Let's see. I have like 20 minutes left in my show. I'll hold the rest of the show.
You get on with that. You get on with the show. I've got my hands full with my kids because it's bedtime.
You go take care of your happy children.
To reiterate, Beyond the Green, COP26, Glasgow, 6th and 7th of November. It is to celebrate cannabis versus climate change. We have an interesting talk at our industry, within our industry, that we can have massive impact on the planet.
Sam, can I share with you one? Can I share with you one thing before you go? This gentleman up here, Chris Boucher, is one of the most incredible hempsters in America, and he holds a lot of power. Maybe he'll come or he'll join forces with us.
That sounds wonderful. Yeah, we look forward to speaking to you again soon.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Okay, I love you, man. Thank you. So we got Sam. He's going to take care of his children, everybody. We have Chris somewhere in the metaverse here. And can you hear us, Chris? Are you still on with us? So we love you, Mr. Bush. And he was telling us about AB 45, where they were going to change the name of hemp to cannabis hemp in California. And that was going to railroad any of the smokables and any of the non-THC hemp products. It was just going to change everything for the whole freaking industry. And I don't know how anybody comes up with this stuff. So I'm just really proud of our space today and everybody. I have one more person that has left the planet. I'm going to share something with you right now. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just not aligning with our rest in peace buddy here. His name is John McAfee. So McAfee. So I'm going to share my screen with you all, and we're going to have a little bit of goodbye for John here. Okay. So here we go.
Eventually, you got lots of things. First of all, I'll say rest in peace to John McAfee. Really a blessing.
So,
One last risk for the
Thank you, everybody. This is totally
work on this stuff.
R.I.P. John. We all have our legacy. Sometimes open in the mind, but sometimes to write the story. Everybody, I sharing with you John McAfee's we're still on this bus, everybody. We're still cruising. We're so happy to have our UK money. And it looks like that. Old 80s. Yeah. So, um, and so it's important to walk the walk. I had Suzanne Green on my show, my legacy show this weekend. Suzanne out there, stateswoman, she's not as green. I can't say yes. Suzanne is wonderful. She's really dedicated to the children. She's loving the children's space and that's what we learn from the children and assist them in being who they are and reclaiming the planet in a graceful, peaceful, musical way. And she's also embracing the NFT blockchain crypto side of things. And so I see her in some of the clubhouses, and it's really beautiful that I got to hold space with Suzanne. Suzanne, had lots to say and so much honor and grace. It was just a beautiful episode. And so today I want to have you find me if you have something that you want to have on my legacy show, and we'll do a legacy show with you. You can find me at lifersamovie.com. You can find me on Instagram, which is Lifers a Movie Instagram. You can find me at ramastagoods.com, and that's where my books are and my legacy. I'm starting to scan for my third book, my second of my favorite photographs that I've made over the years, and I'm also posting some NFTs. I have two up. I sold one, and I'm really excited about that space. And the NFT space will be giving royalties to the life of that item on the blockchain. If you don't burn it, it will be giving you royalties when it's sold a second time. And so the idea is for us to traverse new things because, I heard that the pandemic, COVID, God said, go to your room and contemplate. So for over a year, we've been kind of locked down in our homes, and we used to wear gloves to go shopping, and now they're saying that we might have to do that again because even in my town, the numbers have gone up, and even the people that have passed. So it's an unusual time that we're traversing, but even look at Glasgow and the opportunities that come in. I had no idea that John was going to come on my show today, but it's such a brilliant medium using the internet and the Zoom chat to be able to communicate with you, to be able to share our knowledge and what's going on with AB 45. If we had Chris on, he could give us an update, but he did tell us that AB 45, that was, let's see if we can find this up there. There it is. And hey, Mr. Chris Boucher. So we totally honor California's right to speak up and to squash AB 45. And we just want everybody on the planet to be safe and sane and to end prohibition. I'm so impressed with all you people in the cannabis space that are holding space and that are helping us to bring more prisoners home and to speak out for the industrial side, the medicinal side, and the recreational side. It's kind of flowering season in the PNW, and so I'm photographing some beautiful, beautiful plants these days. And I'm going to go to my friends in the town over. They have a really beautiful grow, and so I'm going to be learning more about making art with the plant, and then I'm going to be dropping an NFT project. So I love being creative. I love staying busy. I have an issue with not too late, but you know what? After midnight, the majority of the planet is sleeping, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the time where it's quiet. And for example, 2 nights in a row, my friend came over. One friend, I don't bring a lot of people on board, and we stayed up till 11:30, and then I started on designing, editing, all this stuff. Suzet's hour and a half togetherness is going to take me 3 or 4 hours to complete. And so everybody out there, compartmentalize your projects, your priority, and your core values. That's what my legacy show is all about. And kind of what WEEDSDAYS is about. It's about the legacy of Jack Herer, who wrote Emperors, and what his dream was. He was the first one and our granddaddy to tell us, let's be done with it. So let's bring the plant back to reality. So when our prisoners come home, they don't go on parole, or as Eddie Leff said early in this episode, when I interviewed Eddie, that what the hell, we can't get an apartment. We are felons. When they ask you to fill that line out on getting an apartment or getting a job. So it's absurd, it's unfortunate, and we're here to help you. If you have any questions, you're welcome to find me, everybody. Let's see if I can get back to the space here to put my email up here. So So I'm going to type my email here. And that is a beautiful thing that I've got the software that allows me to move things around. So if you want to find me, that's fine. So be well and right. Many ways, all of my friends, groups out there, and all the it's such a Stephanie went going to the mailbox, dropping in all these letters, these handmade letters, and we got 300,000 signatures for Jeff Luzansky and Jeff's home. If I would call Jeff Luzansky, here's my phone. Here it is. Let's see if we can find Jeff. Call Jeff Luzansky. Ha ha ha. Let's see if we can. Okay, let's see if we can.
This time, please try your call again later. La persona con la que intenta comunicarse no acepta llamadas en este momento.
So, un momento. So it's not in the cards, but Jeff Kazansky is one of the people I filmed in the early days in my project. Now I want the families. So link up with me, everybody. My email is there if you have any other questions or you want to plan to support us and support my next film project. And I'm going to be, the Anthony Bourdain, Amy Herman of the cannabis space. Remember, Tommy Chong said, what did he say, everybody? Use the word cannabis. Cannabis is very much more botanical and scientific and helps locals when we're going in to talk to the government and to our officials. We don't say weed, we don't say marijuana. And no matter where they come from, who's got the copyright on the slang marijuana or Mary Jane. But you wait and see. We're going to get Smoke Up, Pamela Maxwell's music out. We love Pamela Maxwell, and I have a few more minutes here. Maybe I'll play one of her videos for you that I made. In fact, let's do that right now. And we're going to get her music onto the NFT space. And I'm just not going to stop. There's no reason to because we're in Pandem, and I'm not going to school every day. And so let's go. Let's get her music. So I love this woman. I have helped her out many actually not like Jojo. So this is Jojo, everybody. I was with Pamela in Portland, Oregon. I made this video for her. We spent a couple of days. She was all built up and had her nails done, her beautiful rainbow clothing. Welcome to Jojo. We're at the Canagar giant cigar can cigars. They have awards and we can got to be in space in person. The video for my phone. 420 music. I jump back in. So I'm really happy to. Definitely. We've got a couple more minutes left, everybody. We're on sharing the space of artists today and people that have left us. We love you. We'll use your footage any left from the White House and everybody else. Stay tuned and then parade. I'm really proud to be in the space. So you can go here to Bandcamp and you can see Mocha, Emma Maxwell's music. She's got Doja, Seven Hub, Come Together, So High, Blaze, Budman, Day and Night, Gunja, Humboldt County, Jossie, and London. So, love you, Pamela. And we're going to say hey to everybody today and have our little outro. And since we're sharing our computer here, we'll go home and we'll just play a little bit of this outro here. We're going to go a little bit over today. And prohibition now. No one has assumed such an angry attitude on cannabis. What, alcohol is still legal? Bill, AB 45, this Michelle was working on that, and episode 68. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Episode 68.
we all the person moving violations, violations, and we are moving Wednesday to the public report all of the that's the legislation. Regulation.
Today's show was really fun. I really appreciate you all, and thanks for coming.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Thanks for coming. There's Eddie back there with me on stage with Eddie. I can hear you, and there's still people in prison now. And so, send you a key so let's see how that works. Yeah. So love you, everybody. Remember, 3, 2, 1. We, peace, and as schedule 1. Nobody deserves to be in jail for that. I'm out of here. Have that parade. And thank you, Jack Error, like Error, for starting this whole party. For giving us the strength.